Right, how do I do that then? Oh, okay. Now I have to check to see if people can hear me or if anybody is going to come in. So ads. Let me see if my mate Maggie's going to come in. Oh my God, hi. Can you hear me? That is the main thing because I'm using this microphone, but I have no idea. I'm just messaging my friend to see if she can help. You can hear me. Oh my God. Does it sound like a microphone? That sounds so stupid, but I'm just basically trying to work out whether I've plugged it in right. Okay. Oh my God. Hi from Canada. Yes. Yes, Gilmore gang. We love this. This is what I was going to ask you. I just basically wanted to know where everybody was from. So, okay, Canada. Love that. I've got lots of family in Canada. Where in Canada are you from, Lisa09230? I'm waiting to see if my friend can come on the live. This is so fun. Oh my God, there's not being funny. 22. I thought there was going to be like two of us and we were just going to be chopping it up, which would be fun. I don't know where I'm supposed to look. If I look there, is that like looking, or does it? I don't want to look at myself because that's a bit. Says hello. Oh, Ecuador. Yes. Okay, this is great. We love it. I'm trying to think. Oh, okay. My friend just texted me. Sounds good. Okay, great. Okay, she's lurking. Oh, okay. I can see. Okay. I'm not going to air her out. Right. Hello, everybody. So where else are people from? So Canada. Thank you. Yeah, this hat is iconic. Belgium, USA. Where in the US? Oh, and to Ontario. Okay, that's where I have family. Germany, Ecuador, Lebanon. Yes, I've been to Lebanon before. North. I'm trying to think. Okay, let me see. Where have I been? I've definitely been to Canada. Definitely been to Belgium. Where in the USA? Minnesota. I've never been there. Amazing. Rhode Island. Yes. Is anyone watching The Real Housewives of Rhode Island? Now, this is something I need to share with y'all. Basically, I am very, what's the word? I'm super keen on not speaking about real people, which is why I only review characters in shows, because I just think, obviously, you don't know people in real life, whether it's reality TV or not. It just doesn't feel morally correct. Now, that's not to say I don't watch other people's reviews, but that's kind of my thing. However, just so you know, I definitely watch The Real Housewives and Amman. Oh my gosh, have I been to Amman? No, I've been to Jordan. Oh, amazing. Texas, Tennessee. Yes. Yes, I've been to Lebanon. I've been to Beirut. A few times actually. I'm fairly well traveled. North Carolina, I've been there as well. Oh my God, this is so cool that there's people that live in the same thing. Okay, thank you. I mean, I think it might be this. I don't know if there's a filter on this, but Brazil, hello. Sorry, I'm just going back to make sure I don't miss anything. Okay, so that was, yeah, my main thing is what was where people were from, because I was so curious, because I'll be honest, I'm not really like, I don't really look at the analytics too much. I'm not that concerned with it because I don't know. I just feel like I'd rather just speak to people, whether it's on chat or whatever, and try and. I just feel like the analytics aren't necessarily true to life anyway. So I prefer to just ask you. I was going to say to your face, but obviously I can't see you. I'm just scrolling through. Oh, you are so sweet, by the way, Luna. Thank you so much for your in-depth analysis. I absolutely love to see it. Oh, thank you. The editing skills. I don't know about the best editing skills, but I absolutely love it. It is a hobby. I have other careers, but I really enjoy it. and I'm trying to work out ways of making it quicker. Obviously, my main goal is not having Warner Brothers come after me and take all the videos down. So that's, I feel like I'm fighting for my life out here. No, it's fine. I mean, I guess I should take it as a compliment, but it doesn't feel like one because the videos do take me ages to edit, but I do it in my spare time. Mexico, today is my special day. Can you sing a happy birthday? Happy birthday to you. That's about as much as I can do, mix created, but happy birthday to you. Philippines, I have been to the Philippines as well. Oh, not you lot. Can you stop giving? You really don't need to be giving me money. That's so lovely and sweet. And in this economy, that's very kind of you. Thank you very much. Hang on. I don't want to say this. NU Blue 4295. Check out Wilfred. What's Wilfred? No. Who said this is Christopher, aka Deadbeat Dad? No, I've said. Okay. Okay. Mobile game. I've never played those mobile games that come up on like Netflix. I am partial to a mobile game. So, I mean, I'll take your word for it. You know, reality TV is reality TV. There's certain things I enjoy as an escape from life, but on the whole, I'm not I can see why it's not necessarily appealing. I'm not into the Love is Blind universe. Basically I just find it really boring. But I am partial to a Real Housewives. My star sign. Oh, I'm on the cusp of I'm actually Capricorn on the cusp though. Uh Analyzes. No, it's so good. It's so, I mean, are you an English literature student by any chance, Luna, or a journalist? Your writing skills are really incredible. Um Oh, you binge watch Gilmore Girls because of my video. That's lovely. Hey, from Israel, you're great. Thank you so much. Where's this? Do you watch Love Island? Sorry, what is Wilfred? Can someone clue me into that? Well, sorry, someone said Wilfred is about a guy who talks to a guy in a giant dog costume. What channel's that on? I don't even know what that is. I do not watch Love Island. I'm so sorry. I think I watched one season years ago and yeah, fell off. But that one's not for me. So fun watching you. Oh, well, thank you. We've got Australian American talking dog. Dead. I'm going to be in a nursing home by the time you finish Gilmore Girls in a year. Like, you know what? You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Maybe I'll find a way for it to take over my life. And wow, the shade. I love this community because I feel like we are a shady bunch. I feel like the people on this live, I don't need to explain that, like, obviously, for the most part, it's just my sense of humor. I'm just joking half the time. Obviously, I don't really care about these people. These are characters in a fictional show. But sometimes people want to drag me for filth with the opinions. The Gilmore Girls fan base is intense. And I kind of love it. But I have the thing about me is I have strong opinions, but they can change on a dime. So you never know what I'm going to come out with because I don't know what I'm going to come out with. And just so you know, I watch and comment sort of at the same time. Like a lot of it is off the cuff. I'll think, I don't really have to explain. I don't know why I'm giving you a peek behind the curtain. I feel like who's the Wizard of Oz, but just it's not. Sometimes I was noticing when I was editing this episode, for example, like I'll say something because I haven't watched on and then I might take it back at the end. So that's why sometimes it might seem like, girl, did you not watch the whole episode and then comment? It's like, no, I actually don't do it like that because I think it's more fun to get my own reaction in real time, if that makes sense. Anyway, Luna majored in English and minored in psychology. Wow. And write poetry. Wow. That's incredible. I mean, I have every faith and belief that you will succeed with that. You will publish it someday. I mean, your writing is so brilliant. Yes, and I did study English literature, but not I didn't do a degree in it in the end, but I mean, I love books like our Rory. I told oh, that's so sad. Not you telling Luke about no, because if Luke, that's not his real name. Do you know what? I don't even know half of the actors' real names. Isn't that terrible? But not Luke thinking that I'm a pure stalker if he actually watches his videos. Obviously, it's tongue in cheek, but he might watch it and be like, I'm frightened for my life. So I'm not sure we want him to see these videos because I might get arrested. That's hilarious, though. What's Acon? Is that like BravoCon? I don't know what that is. My goal I would love, like, obviously if I got quicker at editing these videos, if it somehow took over my life, because this is literally a hobby, but if it did somehow, and then I would go and I know that there's like is it in Connecticut? Where is it that they have like the Gilmore Girls, like the sets and stuff? Someone can tell me, I'm sure you know more, but I'd love to go and visit. Did I know Luke was supposed to be a girl named Daisy? No, I did not. What? I need more lore. No, I'm the queen, Emily Gilmore. She is. What an icon. I think she might be one of the best written characters on TV. That's a bold statement, but I just made it. Hey, I think she might be. I mean, all the characters are so well written and so well rounded, and every character's flawed. And that's what I mean. If I come for one of your faves, don't worry, because the next episode, they're probably going to end up being my favorite. So I just love how well rounded they all are. But I just feel like Emily's arc is just amazing. And I'm on season 2. There's so many seasons, but she's just so interesting. I generally find mother and daughter relationships really interesting anyway. But yeah, obviously this episode that I just put out, I don't know if all of you have had a chance to see it yet, but I mean, most of you have watched the series probably multiple times, but the idea that Emily and Richard could be on the ropes, I can't really deal with it. I actually can't deal with it. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that you've got the flu, Val 834. Oh, hang on. I've just gone back to that lovely person who ennui, like the French word for like feeling forlorn, right? I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it, but I'm just wondering if you are therefore French or if that's just a nickname. Sorry, I'm going back because I think I'm missing it. Oh, you're all so lovely. This is hi from Norway. We've got Australia. Was it going to be? Sorry, I'm just scrolling up again. Yeah, I hope you feel better soon. Oh God, not the sickness. Absolutely no. We hate that. Gilmore Girls is better than Gossip Girl. I do not doubt it. Honestly, I cannot tell a lie. The full transparency, whenever I think about making a video of Gossip Girl, I have to like G myself up. Whereas with Gilmore Girls, literally, if I have a spare minute, and also I don't have to think about like formatting. I literally just watch the episode, make notes, make a video, done. Gossip Girl, yeah, it's the same concept, but I don't want to come for anybody. I don't want to come for the writers. Like, could I write a series at this point in time? Probably not, but it's quite painful. It's quite painful. It's not as I know you have to get into a show, but I will say with Gilmore Girls, I was extremely skeptical or cynical because I had tried to watch Gilmore Girls several times before and I just couldn't get into it. I think I didn't watch it at the time of it coming out, but I don't know, it just felt so what's the word when something's so twee. But as soon as I got past the first 10 minutes and started spotting dynamics, I was like, no, this is actually really interesting. It's so easy to get invested in it. So, whereas Gossip Girl, not feeling it. What's RI? I'm from RI. Sorry, was that Rhode Island? Amor History Girl. Hi from Germany. Only saw the first episode and did not like it. Is that sorry, I'm just going back to see. Is that Gossip Girl then, Stephen Brown? Oh, I'm sorry that you're sick, Amor History Girl. Get better soon. Um do, 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 do. Oh yeah, it was Stephen that said that. Yeah, it has them all. I agree with Luna. It's just I do believe that Gossip Girl could get better. I think the first season of any show, often anyway, it can be it's tricky, especially if they might be experimenting with writers. I don't know anything about it. I try not to look too much at the lore of things. I'm not massively interested, considering what I do for a living. I'm not that interested all the time in the background of a show, like who's written it and things like that. And I certainly am not interested in the real life people unless it's them talking about the work, or I guess like anecdotes from set or something like that. Again, that's not because I'm this great person. It's just because I'm just not interested. So they made Daisy a guy instead. So does that mean that Lorelai was going to be queer? Was Lorelai going to be? I mean, obviously she's not even with Luke. Obviously, when did I think they were going to get together? Anyway, someone tell me, because they had too many female characters. Oh, okay. You can tour Stars Hollow at the Warner Brothers. I don't want to give them any more of my money, but that's kind of cool that you can tour a lot in LA. I hate they're both GG. But people always think I mean Gossip Girl. Oh, Emily needs her own show. Yeah, she definitely should. Emily Gilmore should have had a spin-off show, 100%. I mean, could it still happen? Okay, question. If Kirk, Mrs. Rabbit, and Barbie were put in a room together, who would survive? Okay, sorry about my ignorance, but who's Mrs. Rabbit? Sorry. I'll come back to that. Oh, it's really hard to keep the chat down. Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. I have watched the first episode. Everyone's been telling me that basically. I think I'm going to give it a go. I have watched the first episode and I didn't immediately get into it. But I find that with everything. It took me ages to watch Breaking Bad, and then I mean, I've watched all seasons of Breaking Bad, I'm not ashamed to say, about 4 times all the way through. Whoopsie. Yeah, I was going to do the Golden Girls as well, for a bit of a shtick, but then I was like, actually, Bridget, like, can you be bothered? But Golden Girls is a vibe. Okay, the characters' relationships will go crazy by the later seasons. Is that Gossip Girl or Gilmore Girls? Oh, I learned that word from The Simpsons. Okay. I love your singing. Oh, that's sweet. Hi from Oxford. Hey. There's not many people from the UK here. We've got another Brazil. Mrs. Maisel. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Why I started the channel? I don't have a very good reason. I actually started learning to edit in the pandemic because I was bored. I was actually working from home at that time, but yeah, so but I was doing like weird, I made like really bizarre videos just to learn how to edit. And it really was just something to do. And I get a bee in my body. Like, I also learned how to code websites. I just get these things in my head and I just have to fulfill them. And then I started I love nostalgia, and I started watching like teen shows and going back and and rediscovering shows from back in the day that were awful. I just enjoyed it. There was no real reason. Sorry, that's really dry. And then Gilmore Girls, I think people were just saying to me, oh, that people really love watching that around, like it's a really cozy show to watch. And again, I tried to watch it a number of times, and then I didn't think I was gonna make any. I thought I was gonna make one episode, if I'm being completely honest. And then I was like, oh, I kind of like the characters. And then if you go back, like my I don't even know if I've got an editing style. I think it's quite chaotic, like me. I feel like I mean, I don't think I'm any more different to how I am on when I'm filming. The editing doesn't take away from the chaos that is me. So I just enjoyed it. Um, they're really fun to write about, and to talk about the characters, and that was it. There's no major story there, to be honest. I watch a lot of YouTube. Like I watch a lot of documentaries on here. I watch a lot of commentary YouTubers. Again, not really like the pop culture ones, the people that deep dive into films. I really enjoy those, and they're quite serious. And yeah, I like the fact that I've got a British point of view as well. Like a lot of British kids, we grew up on American TV, and yeah, I like that I feel like my lens is a little bit different from if you grew up um in America. So I kind of enjoy that for me. So that was really long-winded. Hi from Oregon, Eugene, Oregon. What TV shows are your favorite? Hmm. I don't know. Yeah, I mentioned earlier that I loved Breaking Bad. I'm going to be so for real and say I'm more of a film watcher than a TV watcher. Like I'll go to the cinema a lot. I've reinstated my movie subscription. I love films where not that much happens, like films that explore familial dynamics or relationship dynamics, but nothing crazy happens. Like I'm not I'll watch an action film, but that's not really my vibe. So, like, for example, one of my favorite films is The Worst Person in the World. Um, and I know there's sentimental value now, but I think I just love those kind of films, if that makes sense. I also watch a lot of Korean films, Japanese films. Um, Trying to think what else. I watched 3 films on Mubi the other day that I really liked. The Florida Project. I watched a film. Was it? I don't know if it was East African. No, I can't think what it was. I can't remember what it's called. Oh, it will come to me. But it was about a mother and daughter dynamic. I mean, it was quite dark. That was really good. And then what was the third one I watched? Can't remember. Hang on. Florida Project. It will come to me. Anyway. So yeah, I watch more films, but don't get me wrong, I do watch TV as well. And that I've watched multiple times, Breaking Bad. I also another one that I love is Superstore. I still feel like that's quite an underrated show. Um, I love that. That is a comfort show. I just think the characters are really well realized. It's silly humor, but it's fun. Also, I'm a massive Seinfeld fan. I think I've watched Seinfeld in its entirety multiple times. I can quote it, but I never get bored. I used to tour a lot and I would watch that on repeat over and over again. I love Seinfeld. I also love Curb Your Enthusiasm. I'm a massive Larry David fan, if I'm being so for real. Thank you, Jordan. I agree, Gus Gaspeth or Gus Gaspeth. There is always so much to talk about, and I don't feel like there are many shows where I could do the same thing and be as invested. I can totally get why people rewatch the videos again. Although I don't know if I could, after making videos on them, I don't mean God knows when I'll finish it, but I don't know that I would be able to rewatch it again after that. Maybe I would, who knows? Gossip Girl's more mindless entertainment. It's not a fave. Yeah. Watch it for the drama. I think I need to stick with it. You didn't miss the live. You're right on time. I honestly thought I'd be on here for like 10 minutes, but it's actually a vibe. Grass is not greener on the other GG show. Yeah. Yes, Rhode Island. Oh, amazing. Okay, I'm gonna check out your channel and more history girl. Love that. Why? Sorry. Well, every time I try and click up. It does go a bit funny. So I am missing stuff. Percy Jackson, and I've never seen Percy Jackson or Hawkeye. Maybe I'm a sucker for close child-parent relationships. Same. Jess was supposed to have his own spin-off show. Oh my God. Okay. Rome. Okay. Okay, nice. Late to the party, but walking my dog. That's absolutely fine. You're not late. You're right on time. South African, love that. Okay, there's a lot of for Mrs. Maisel. Okay, maybe I will check that out. Jordan, I'm not even gonna dignify you with a response to that dad joke. Moving swiftly along. Oh, okay. So the Gossip Girls thing gets better by you love Sean Gunn. Okay. Oh yeah, that's the person is that the person that plays Kirk? Got Netflix and my sister's sarcasm is in our DNA. Yeah, same. I've changed your perception on Lorelai. Oh God. Well, I don't know if that's for the better. Just so you know as well, I love to hate on Lorelai. And again, as I mentioned in a lot of my videos, it's because I see myself in her. So that's one of the reasons why I find her so jarring. Because I get her. I mean, I didn't have a daughter at 16 or anything, but yeah, I mean, she's definitely quick-witted. She's clearly smart. She's clearly very capable, but she does a lot of questionable things, and so do I. The East Coast. Okay, that's interesting. The West Coast and the East Coast thing. Anne with an E. My sister loves that show. That's quite wholesome, isn't it? That's like Anne of Green Gables. I remember my sister was really into that. It deviated from the source book too much. Okay. I might have a look at that. You've seen GG. Wow, at least 60 times. That's crazy. Since childhood, a comment suggesting Derry Girls. Yes, you did. And it came up the other day. I actually randomly, I don't know. I've met Nicola Coughlan a few. Yeah, and she's absolutely lovely. And just for that, I was like, I just want to watch everything that she was ever in. She's she's just super nice. Suki was supposed to be gay. Bring back gay Suki, no Jackson. Couldn't agree more. Is that a hot take? Please. That would have been absolutely great. It would be so good if somebody made an alternate universe, an alternate Gilmore Girl universe. I'd love that. If I could give Lorelai a different job, what do I think she'd be good at? I feel like being a seamstress, I feel like I'm saying that, and her fashions are terrible. Terrible fashions. I was going to say fashion designer, but that girl can't dress at all, in the words of Karen Huger from Real Housewives of Potomac. Yeah, what would I don't know. I mean, she clearly is smart. I wonder I don't know what she'd be good at. She is good at is she good at managing people? Michelle just runs around. Michelle just does his own thing. Maybe I was going to say counselor, but then I was like, no, she's quite self-involved. Maybe she'd make a good teacher. Actually, yeah. I feel like she probably would make quite a good high school teacher, because I think she's good at relating to young people, not just her daughter, but I can see, and it didn't really work out with Jess, or it hasn't thus far. But I feel like she is quite good at relating to young people. I like the way that she is with Lane, and obviously how she tried to be with Jess, and obviously how she is with Lorelai, and how she was when they went on that trip to New York with Paris and the other two that I get mixed up. I'm so shady. So I think she'd have made a good high school teacher. Oh, you've got sorry, I'm going back again. Wow, you've got a Gilmore Girls tattoo. That is dedication. What is it? What do you have? I don't have any tattoos from the UK. Yay, more UK people. Lines from the... Oh, I think you're talking to each other. My bad. My favorite thing about Gilmore Girls and White's my favorite show is how all these characters are a journey, like they're all just growing up and making mistakes or trying to figure things out. I completely agree. Exactly. They're flawed humans, as we all are. I like that about them as well. And look, I have these a lot of my, remarks are not intended to be judgmental. They're just I'm just being silly, but ultimately they're so relatable. Yeah, I just think they're really well realized. I mixed up Dairy Girls and IT. Welcome to Dairy on a company call with I don't quite understand that, Jess Rose. You're gonna have to explain that further. Oh, she would be a good flight attendant. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that for her. She would be chatting away to everyone. Yes, I've heard that about the Luke would have been a woman. Yeah, I mean, it would be good to get some queer characters in here or just more representation in general. Flight attendant flight attendant for the free coffee alone. What are your predictions for Lane, Paris, Rory after college? Oh my god. I really don't know. I try hard not to predict too much, to be honest. I kind of like going on the journey. Um, oh, Laura could go into publishing like she said. Yeah, she could. Does she read? I've never seen have I ever seen Laura pick up a book? I've seen her read Rory's essays, but I don't know if is she that into books? But yeah, she could. I don't have any predictions. Oh yeah, I love Lane. She's so sweet. And also she's cool. Like her music tastes super cool. And again, there's some relatability there with I mean, my mum wasn't that strict, but the religious, I don't know, like yeah, her mum's quite stern. And I feel like she could have gone a different way with how she's been raised. And I just love that she's still super respectful, but has carved out this little niche like vibe for herself with her music tastes and stuff. And I genuinely think she's such a good friend to Rory, which obviously I don't always think that Rory deserves, but I just think she's super cute. Du- 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 du. I don't know if you are the only one that loves Paris more than Rory. Uh, okay, maybe not 90%, 87% of the time, Paris and Emily are my absolute favorites. I think she's so to the point. She's so, I mean, she is rude, but like, it's funny. Sorry. Um, Rory's a little bit more sad sack. She's just a bit too doe-eyed for me. Paris is just like, this is what I want and I'm gonna get it. And I just feel like there probably weren't that many female characters fictionalized, that had that vibe. And I think it's really important to have a character like Paris because is she a villain? She does shady things, but so does Rory. And I don't think that Rory isn't always the best friends to Lane. And she has effed up as she should. It's fine. She's a teenager, like whatever. But I feel like Paris is just more real with it. Like her she's just like, this is who I am. And it's really refreshing to the point where sometimes I wonder, and I feel like everyone so actually I won't say that. I won't say that. But yeah, I just feel like Paris is to the point, really blunt. You know where you stand with her. If I wouldn't want to be on the wrong side of Paris, but I feel like at least she's honest about who she is and not just who she is as being a mean girl. I feel like she's super vulnerable. And for a teenager, I think that so shows an immense like what a how mature. She's mentioned the relationship, the difficult relationship she has with her mother. She's talking about, guys never liking her. She's like aware that she's not the beautiful one, even though she is really beautiful. But, at that age and also the way you are made to feel, I just think she's really, really honest. And I don't feel in general that like not to politicize it, but everything's political. I don't think that often women and girls are given the chance to be like that. Um, and to be that open. Obviously, times have changed and are changing, but still. And I certainly don't feel like people were writing characters where women or girls were allowed to express themselves so fully. So that's why I love Paris. Oh, it is a horror movie about a clown. Yes, I know the film. Um, sorry. I don't see Lorelai work in fashion. Yeah. I did say that, but like, girl, they do Lorelai so dirty with the fashion. I've got to be honest. It's on occasion, I'm like, wow, she looks amazing. But 9 times out of 10, she really does look like a hot mess. Hi, Yasmin. Thank you. Yeah, Paris has goals. Rory had sycophants. Ooh, okay, clock that. Right. I love them. I can't help my attachment. No, it's nice to be attached. And I really feel like my opinions will just go up and down as they do of people in real life. And that's why it's so bloody well written. What 3 characters would you have join you for a superhero team saving the world? Wow. Paris. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious who I'd have. The elite 3 is going to be Paris, Michelle, and Emily. Not necessarily in that order, but they're going to get shit done. They're not going to be distracted. I feel like all 3 of those people are maybe Michelle's lazy actually. Michelle would be like, I'm just going to, I don't know what he'd be doing. He'd be in the corner somewhere, not really helping. Maybe have to take Michelle off the list, even though he'd be good for fun, but probably not for saving the world. Definitely Paris, if she was motivated to do so, and definitely Emily. And then maybe Lane, because she's compassionate and we need a bit more compassion. So yeah, those 3. My parents are awesome. The descents of this. Oh yes, love that. I love that for you, Cryptic Charm. How did I meet Nicola? Oh well, she dates somebody that I know basically. I love Emily, but I love her in Dirty Dancing. Oh my god! Sorry, in Dirty Dancing is Emily the mum? No, who is Someone tell me who she is in Dirty Dancing. I love Dirty Dancing. Oh my god, I did not clock it. Is she the mum? She's the mum. Are people doing emojis? Is she the mum in Dirty Dancing? And I didn't even clock it. Wow. That gets a not into it. Still moves like one. Wow. Oh, that's so cool. You're a newspaper journalist. I love that. I love that watching things that that are good can determine what we do in life. I think that's really cool. How Paris and Rory's friendship develops. Well, yeah, right now I don't think they've got one, do they? Well, kind of. It's very up and down. Very complex person. I think she's a great character. Agreed. She used to be a dancer. Interview Year in the Life. I'm so glad to hear you did it right. As a teenager, I related a lot to Rory. Yeah, fair play. And there's no being a Rory defender. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing inherently wrong with her. She just annoys me because she's just. It's more about how other people treat her. And it's not her fault. She just acts accordingly. Like I don't know. I didn't know there was so much hate for her, but she's really not that bad. I go in because I go in on everyone apart from Luke and Lane, but Lane really hasn't done a single thing. I don't think she's done anything. Even when she was obsessed with that guy, was running her hands through his hair, I was like, I get it, girl. What are your opinions on Jess, aka my husband? As I've said, don't hate me, Hope Marie, but I'm underwhelmed currently. I can see he's cute. I can see, again, sometimes my opinions are based on the fact that I have fallen for people like that in the past. So I'm like, absolutely no. With my adult brain, I'm like, absolutely not. The toxicity, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. But he's fine. He's fine. He's just, I feel sorry for him. I thought that his coming out episode was a lot. The theft was a lot. The attitude was a lot. Yeah, he was team too much, but I do appreciate that he has just been rolled out into Stars Hollow against his, his desire, and also, yeah, his mum doesn't sound great, and clearly his dad's even worse. So yeah, yeah, people do change, people evolve, people grow, and I'm sure Jess will grow, potentially grow on me. Luke would be great on a team. Yeah, at least in a superhero. Yeah, but Luke, I guess I think what I love about them all is like, I suppose in acting terms, we say like you when you're playing a character, you want to have a strong want and go for it, in whether that's in the scene or the episode or play or whatever it is. And I feel like that's what is very every character's wants and desires are very, very clear. And I think that is great writing, but it's also, I feel like it's really great acting too. They all have such a clear, um, not narrative, but a clear direction. And I really like that. And sorry, and just to go back to that's so I think Luke is great, but I feel like Luke, I don't know if he would want to be in a superhero role. I feel like that wouldn't necessarily be part of his desire. A Discord, sorry. Discord. She's the okay, sorry, I'm struggling because I keep bloody going on, so I'm missing all these amazing comments. Discord for a little reaction would be good. Yes. I've never been on Discord in my life, so I don't know. I can't believe this is working. I mean, the light's a bit shit, soz. I've just got a light on me there, but you know, okay, I'll look into that. I do want to create like a member community or something. I know a couple of you had said about Patreon, and I really don't like. I'm not super comfortable with the idea of taking people's money, but I just, in general, like whether it's whatever it is, what kind of things would you want to see on a Patreon or a members thing? Because obviously, yes, I can edit around not using too much of the Warner Brothers whatever. I mean, I'd always talk over it and put anyway, it is what it is. But I wonder, but I do like using clips because I think it's really important sometimes to just hear what the character's saying. Like it just, that's why I'm like, I'm not fully stopping it because I feel like it's important. Um, so apart from like, what would you like to see? So like maybe things where ideas that I had, actually, I wrote some down. Maybe dedicated videos where we dissect characters only from within a season. So obviously I've only done season 1, so we can talk about Luke throughout season 1, for example. That's an idea that I had. I've also got some quizzes. I made a Gilmore Gang game. I'm not going to do it now, but I've got like, yeah, cute quizzes, so we could do that as well. If you've got any other ideas, then that would be great. When we meet Michelle's mum, okay, great. Queen Emily's example of unrealized dreams, who's thrust into, oh, I didn't even think of that. I always thought Emily liked her life, but yeah, of course. Like, why would she? I mean, it does look quite dull. I think that's why on this episode I was, oh God, seeing her do the garden. She looks so fabulous. It's clearly a lonely life. And when, yeah, Richard's not accompanying her to these events, it must be pretty lonely. And her friends they weren't as bad as I thought. At least they weren't dry. At least they were a bit gossipy. I thought they'd be more uptight, but I was like, okay, at least she's got some fun gossipy friends. But yeah, it does. She reminds me of somebody in real life that I know. Yeah, it can be a lonely life. What Nicola Lorelai superpower would definitely be talking to people to death. Well, you said it, not me. So would mine. Let's be so for real. The fact that I'm just chatting. You'd have Mrs. Kim in your super. Why did I think that woman is scary AF? Yeah, she is. The jury's still out with Mrs. Kim. I feel like I need to see more. I can't decide whether she's a menace to society. I mean, I don't love how she treats Lane, but yeah. Paris for president always. Oh my God, I cannot believe that I did not clock that Emily Gilmore is the mum in Dirty Dancing. That is How embarrassing. I should be very embarrassed because I should have now that I'm thinking it, because I've seen that film so many times, obviously I see it. Oh, she's such an amazing actress. I'm so stupid. Sorry. Apologies. If I could see her now, I would bow down to her. If I could meet any Gilmore Girls character and spend the day with them, who would it be? Luke. But actually, for real, probably Luke. Dirty Dancing. I was like, oh, I'm so silly. Discord. Okay. Oh, I'm so pleased. Thank you. Macon 6105 your edit sarcasm. Thank you. Yeah, I really relate to Lorelai. Indeed, I think she gets this because of me, because Kelly Bishop is a trained dancer, and when she walks in her training, so obvious. Oh right, wow, okay. Love Rory. She's a huge comfort character. I see so much of herself in her. Sorry, it's gone all the way to the bottom, so I'm missing comments. Yeah, I think she's written well. I think you're talking about Rory. I think she's written well in the later seasons. Yeah, she's annoying, but it's realistic to how she was treated. And yes, Lane is always perfect. Okay. I think what I like about Jess, despite him being an arsehole, is that he's just snarky in a fun way. He's clearly, he's another quick-witted character. They all are. Even Rory. Rory comes out with things. I'm like, okay, girl. Even Dean. You know how I feel about Dean now. And his tall self. Meanwhile, I'm 5'10", but still. Yeah, even Dean comes out with things that I'm like, okay. It's just the writers are clearly really funny. A Literati fan. That's Jess and Rory, but he has issues, definitely does things wrong. Okay. Jess is low-key horrible because he's hot. People forget some stuff. See, I'm not even really seeing the super hotness. I can see he's cute, but I can look that bit at the end. How would I feel about a guy annotating my book? It's a bit much. I don't know. I'm trying to think. I don't know if again, taking teenage brain off and adult brain on. Adult brain would be like, why have you written in my book? Teenage brain would probably have thought that was really cute and like, wow, he's really smart and yeah. And a bad boy. Oh God, far enough to have a best boy conversation. Java Junkie's the best ship, of course. Lorelai and Luke. Yeah. Can you do this again in 2 seasons? I don't want to snow. I'm gonna do this. You know, maybe. Now I'm thinking. I haven't scrolled down, so I haven't seen. If dude, get your money. I suppose I was talking to somebody about this. I think it was my friend who I don't know if she's still on the chat, but I suppose, yeah, the argument is if I had a Patreon, it's like, it doesn't mean I'm not going to make any video. So if people wanted to join it, they could join it. I'm not like, she was like, you're not forcing anyone to, and it is true. So fine. Well, yes, we want to do the quiz. Okay, great. Rory in Paris is a great ship. Paris is just, I don't know about, as I said in this last episode with Chris being jealous. I don't know it was an offhanded comment, but you not know. I don't even know. I can't believe I just used his Christian name, Dee. I know it was an offhand comment, but that idea of your partner being jealous of you is just demonic to me. So I don't know, Paris. If she got rid of the competitive streak when it comes to Rory, then maybe I would put them together. But without that, no. Yeah, they could be a power couple if they both weren't so competitive with each other. Character videos sound fun. Okay, good. Because I just feel like I don't want to do a character video long form. I'd rather talk offhand because I think I'd like to talk about your opinions and you don't get that real-time feedback. So I think for that type of video, that's what I would prefer to do. Love academic rivals to lovers. Yeah, that's true. People ignore Jess as wrong and make excuses because he's attractive. May have to look at some Gilmore fix. By the way, sorry, missing up. Fandom agrees with Rory in Paris. Okay. Is living in Stars Hollow your dream or nightmare? Can't lie, Shah Wanton, nightmare. Absolute nightmare. I can't. A small town is absolutely not for me. It's cute. It's a cute place to visit, but it's akin to how Rory and Lorelai felt when they visited that B&B with all the cats and whatever. That's what Stars Hollow gives to me. It just, I don't need everyone to know my business. Sorry. It's cute. It's passing through to get to New York for me. Yeah, I would bow down to Kelly Bishop. That's her name. Yeah, would be bowing down to her. Imagine I met her and she came on a live. Not me, not even knowing her work or her actual government name. And I'm like, oh my God, me and her are going to be besties. Delusional. Aren't you embarrassed? Sorry, embarrassing. Read the third Gilmore Girl by Kelly Bishop. I would love to. Oh, she is what a phenomenal talent that woman has. If it was real that Emily grew up poor and that's why, oh yeah, that would be a good bit of lore. If it was revealed that Emily grew up poor and that's why she doesn't understand Lorelai's rejection of that lifestyle. That's a really good bit of lore. But we know she didn't because I'm sure she mentioned her. She's definitely talked about her background a bit, and obviously we know Richard and what was that evil. Well, the third Lorelai. My God, that one was the woman in black. She was demonic. Oh God, okay, the real life stuff. I try not to go there because that's the thing. Because if I start finding out who these people are in real life, I don't want it to enter the chat, basically. So that's why I don't look anybody up. So I have no idea what these people are like in real life. I used to joke the speed I talk at is because I grew up watching Gilmore Girls, but it turns out I just have ADHD. Gilmore Girls did not help though. I talk really fast as well. I have a Patreon. I don't subscribe to any other ones. I'd pay for yours. Oh, you're so sweet. So my friend set up your Patreon, girl. Yeah, I need to also work at how well, this is it. And don't worry, Luna, because it's not going to stop me from making main videos. The only thing is like I get distracted easily, but two, my brain just works, as I'm sure you're gathering, like really quickly. And so I get bored. And so I'm like, okay, I want to do the next thing. And yeah, I'm sticking with Gilmore Girls for now. I've also got another video that I'm making at the moment on Sex in the City. It's not, I don't want to say too much about it. I'm just going to put it out there, but it's not episodic. It's not about an individual episode. It's just an idea that I had that I then had to just follow through because my brain's like, it's very different to the Gilmore Girls videos. So yeah, if I can work out an appropriate schedule, then I reckon I could do an extra video. But don't worry, because there'll be other things that I'll do. If I had to go to uni in the States, which uni would I go to? Oh, I don't know. Lies. Juilliard. I mean, if I had to, I don't know if they'd take me. I mean, yeah, I've never applied. I did go to uni in the UK, but yeah. Not because, I mean, there's mixed reviews on that school, but I am a lover of the arts. I know the Yale School of Drama is supposed to be good as well, but I don't know about the Ivy Leagues. I don't know. Do any of you watch? I'm not on TikTok really. I'm barely on other social media, to be quite honest. But it was on YouTube as well. There was, when people open up their Ivy League results. I don't know why I got sucked into that universe, and I'm just watching these random people going, didn't get into Dartmouth, oh my God, I'm in yeah, oh my God, I got into, and I'm like, why am I watching these people? You'll be like, Jess says, I know, I low-key think that I might relate to Jess on some level. I mean, look, I would never have been as rude to the adults as he was, but yeah, this is how would have come out of my mouth. Oh, bye, Cryptic Charm. Bye. What made me want to start watching? Just everyone going on. By the way, we're not going to be too much longer. I'm going to end in like 6 minutes. but yeah, just everyone, lots of people said that I would really enjoy it. And yeah, people just over the years, people have been like, "You've got to watch Gilmore Girls." You've got, and I promise you, I tried to, and I couldn't get past the first episode. But that is on me because, like I said, I think I watched Breaking Bad the first episode 3 times before I actually watched it. Yeah, I'm with you on the small town stuff. Love Gilmore Girls so much. It's constantly on repeat. Watched it countless times, and obviously it's a sweet bubble, but actually small town living it for me, absolutely not. Oh Lord, hate to say it, but the actor who plays Jess, also a horrible person. Hey, on the way to New York. Yeah, yes. Oh God, old money and status is everything to them. Yeah, I can't wait for you to drag Carrie. Um, I mean, I'll get to dragging Carrie. Let's be obviously she needs a dragon, although she's probably been dragged plenty over the years. But it's more about the men who also need dragging to hell. Oh, I'm glad you're looking forward to the Sex and the City video. God, it is getting so dark, but there's nothing I can do about it. But I'm gonna. I've got a little timer and it says I've been on for 56 minutes, so I'm just gonna stay on till it gets to an hour. I have to say hi, Anna Maria. Yes, it was Ivy Day, the day where all the yes. Yeah, I know. I saw them. I was like, oh my God, not me crying, hormones, not me crying at people getting into college when I don't know these people from a can of paint. And I was like, oh my God. So stupid. I won't relate to Jess. Yeah, you're probably right. Okay. Can I rewatch this live after? Yeah, I will work out how to do that. There's I can probably make this look better. I can probably use a streaming stuff. I'm just always like, oh, what can I do to do this next and do this next? And even though I'm really enjoying the casual nature of this, I think I can get it to look a bit more visually presentable. I just need to work out how to do that because this is just webcam. But also it's dark now, so it's not great. But yeah, I will still put this out there because I don't think I said anything controversial. Especially after that scene, you'll understand. Okay. Oh, thank you. Hello, it's Dana. Thank you. Every month. This was so lovely. To be honest, this was so chill. I did not have the only thing I literally wrote, oh, ask where everyone's from and any ideas on what we'd do if we had like a members something, and that was it. I had no idea what on earth I was going to talk about. I'm pretty as you can imagine. Can you imagine how my edits, the amount I have to trim out to make them. Even today's one, I was like, oh, this is a bit long, but whatever. I edited today's one quite quickly for me. But yeah, I can just chat. So I will definitely do it again. Potentially, depends what I'm doing on the side. I was free today, so it made sense. But I'm not going to say every week because I think that would be boring. But yeah, either maybe every 2 weeks or every month. Discord. Oh, thank you, Rebel Matt. Yeah, I will need help. I've literally never been on Discord. I only worked out what Reddit was the other day. Damn. You're all good, Chip. I'm logging off in a couple of minutes, but I'm gonna leave it open. You're so welcome. Steve is my night. Okay, right now 7068. We need. Okay, maybe I will have to come on live every week because it feels like that is a hot take that Steve is your nightmare. It's not. I'm not against that opinion, but I'm very interested in on what and why you think that. That's very interesting. Oh, yay. What a fabulous community. I totally agree. Megalicious. Really nice, thoughtful. You're all like bright, quick-witted, fun, kind, I think, people. And I really appreciate you. And if I'm being honest, like the only reason I keep making videos is because I really like this community. And like I remember when I started making videos in general, and I remember like people giving me advice, like on the thing, like talking about my mic and stuff like that, which was so useful because I literally just I'm balls to the wall, like let's just see what happens. And people were like, "Oh, what's going to happen if you blow up?" And I did think to myself, this is this for me is just such a vibe. Like this community is a vibe, and I think things can go a little bit wrong when things get get bigger because obviously it invites more people so that don't necessarily get the vibe or the tone. So I personally just love this community. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm just looking at where people are from. Netherlands. Oh, love the Netherlands as well. Orlando, yes. California. Bye from California. See ya. I am going to go soon. What about doing a movie reaction of, say, Blast from the Past or Groundhog Day? Oh, I love Groundhog Day. Potentially. I wonder, yeah, I haven't ever done a movie review. I don't know what that would look like, but I guess it would be the same. I don't overthink what how I'm going to review. So maybe it would be the same. I guess Gilmore Girls works because it's episodic and so you get to see people develop and so my opinions develop. And that's why I think it works for me. So I guess with a film, yeah, obviously the character will have an arc, but it will be a shorter arc. Maybe it would work. I'm totally okay with that. Okay, I'm going to get off soon. I really appreciate you all for coming. I thought there was going to be like two of us. I'm actually low key really happy, but it's yeah, good group. You loathe him so much. I hate him more than a grown man. That's like a show. It is. Sorry, I don't know. I can't remember what that was in reference to right now. 7068. Thank you for the live. You're welcome. Thank you for coming. So many intellectual and passionate people. I completely agree. I find it hard to find nuanced conversations nowadays. Yeah, Luna, I see you, I hear you, I agree with you. A ton of editing for movie reviews. Potentially, I mean, it's always going to be my vibe. Obviously, if I'm reviewing something with really serious, subject matters, then it's going to be a slightly different tone. Like but I prefer the slightly more comic, sarcastic route because that is I feel comfortable doing that. But potentially I could do that. I have seen both Wicked and Hamilton. I didn't watch the second Wicked movie. I'm not like a Wicked stan. Hamilton, I think, is like flawless, pretty much. I think it's an amazing musical. We'll definitely need a spoiler channel where we can talk without Bridget reading. I love your work that you've loved being a fan girl. I love being a fan. I think it's helped me make a lot of friends. Oh, well, you seem lovely, Luna. Thank you for having us. Okay, I'm going to end the stream now, but I'll put it on. Thanks for being here. I really, really appreciate it. I'm going to, I guess, make my dinner. I'm actually supposed to be going out with my friend. Hopefully but I don't think I am. I think I'm going to call it, which is naughty. She won't mind. Maybe I will go out. Maybe I will. But I need to eat some dinner. It's been so lovely. You're all the best. And I'll see you soon. Okay, bye.